The assumption was that she plotted the entire time to get my husband away from me and my kids, you know. And let me just speak to that really quickly, guys. She couldn't do that even if she desired to, because then that would mean that, because some women might be built that way. She's just not one of them. She's never been one of them. Women tend to do that and kind of vibe off each other, kind of gel. But one thing that we know that we're solid on is the fact that we're telling each other the truth when we're talking. There's none of this, oh, you know, act like you care about me and then you use whatever I said against me. Or act like you care about me and you don't care. Or act like you care about me to make yourself look good in front of our husband, or the world, or friends, or the children. So, you know, I made a meme not long ago. I said, what did it say? Look at it. I said, what did it say? I was saying that polygyny is not a game, so stop playing in it. That goes for men, women. That's not just for the men, that's not for the women. This is not a game, it's not to be played with. These are people's lives. There's children involved here. If you have children, or if you wish to have children, they will be impacted by whatever you do, the same way you will, but the magnitude and the intensity will be different because they are children. But they will have an impact. You can impact them in a positive way or a negative way. Just remember that. That's important. Okay, next one, guys. Woo! She plotted to marry my husband the entire time. Like the first time she laid eyes on him. That is not true at all. And like I said, we talked about these things. I didn't go, did you plot the entire time? I didn't say that to her. I just asked questions. She answered them. She didn't stutter. She wasn't rude to me. We sat like two women that needed clarification. There was no violence in our tone, our body language, the words we used. We just sat and we talked. And this did not happen once. It happened more than once. Because as the years go on, the more you go, okay, I can open up to this person. I trust them. And then it becomes this thing where I can trust my co-wife with my heart. I would hope that spouses can trust each other with their heart emotionally, right? But I also hope that women that are married to the same man can trust one another, not to overshare, not to hurt one another with our words, but have a really genuine conversation, a really organic conversation. We knew we needed to talk. She's always been willing to talk. I was not. I didn't have anything to say because of assumptions, because I figured polygyny was just for our husband. So I can't benefit from it. So, you know, I ain't got nothing to say to you. That was it. And then it didn't serve me moving forward in our family and my children and my boys, because our boys were always in this. They were so little that all they've really known is polygyny. They didn't know anything else. They were very young. So, but my daughters were set up different. They was like, wait a minute, I'm used to my mama and my daddy, honey. What is this? Now, they weren't oblivious to polygyny. We spoke about polygyny because it's part of Islam. However, for those of you that are Muslim, you know this. However, they were used to what they were used to. It was just their mother, father. They knew that was an option for their father. They understand it. However, they understood it in the realm in which a teenager would understand anything. There was not much depth to their understanding. They were taking it as it kind of came. As we all were, we're all learning. But, you know, it didn't serve me not to talk to my co-wife. It served my protective fortress. It protected the fortress that I built. Everybody else was allowed in. But I wasn't ready to allow her in. And hey, look, let me tell you something. What happened was it slowed progress in that I got the answers that I needed slower. I could have gotten them way faster had I reached out to her, had I talked to her. And I'm blessed to say that she reached out to me. We had lunch. I packed picnic lunch. She has a few allergies. And I threw her food in some Ziploc bags and separated everything. My co-wife does not like condiments too much. She don't do ketchup. She don't like mayonnaise. I left that off the menu, and I put her sandwich, her bread, her meat, her greens, her tomato, whatever it was, and I separated it all. She put her sandwich together while we talked, and it was, when I tell you that conversation was so lit and it was so nice and it was so positive and we were safe with one another. I loved it. But the assumption was that she plotted the entire time to get my husband away from me and my kids, you know.
Just want to give you all a heads up on my group coaching. I'm so excited about it. So many of you have asked about it. And if you're on a wait list, make sure that you sign up to be on my wait list for group coaching by visiting coachfatimah.com to register for that. It's so exciting. I have so many different things to share with you all. If you want to level up and meet the champion within, please join and become a part of the wait list. I'll see you guys soon. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.
And let me just speak to that really quickly, guys. She couldn't do that even if she desired to, because then that would mean that, because some women might be built that way. She's just not one of them. She's never been one of them. And we don't know anybody's intentions. I look at how you act and your pattern of behavior and your statistics. So that's never been her pattern of behavior. And that would also require my husband to go, you know what? Yeah, this new thing came along. Forget y'all and everything we established and you and them kids. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. It was never that. And he's not, like I said, even if that was her desire, he's not the guy to play that game with. He's not the guy. And you will lose. That's on my soul. Because he didn't get married to me to get divorced. He said that out of his own mouth. He's trained on these subjects. My awesome co-wife is trained on these subjects as well. He's a really, really smart guy, very intelligent. And he could see the forest for the trees when people would say, you know, is he going to leave? Do you think he'll divorce you? Like, some of the people that love me ask me these questions. And I'm going, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't mention it, you know. And if you're going to be in polygyny and you love your wife or wives and your children and you try to build legacy and expand family, what is the sense in divorcing one of the women? That leave you still with one wife. I don't know. You know, I know my math. So that just doesn't make sense. And that was never his intention. But I had to bring that up, guys, because people assumed it and they were wrong. Like I said, we in this 12 years, and has it been easy? No, it's not been easy. Has it been the hardest thing I've ever had to do? No, I've had to bury loved ones. That is the hardest thing I've had to do, and then give birth and stuff like that. But it wasn't a walk in the park. But we all are doing our work, and we're all deciding that, look, this is our family, and we want to, you know, just build this family in a healthy way. Not in a way where we're all sitting here just completely depleted and traumatized and hanging on by a thread, all of that. That is not the goal that the three of us had in mind. Did we sit down and say, this is the goal for this family? No, it was progressive, but it was progressive. We didn't just sit and not do anything. We decided, maybe at individual times, maybe we, you know, it's like we came together at a certain point and said, okay, what y'all think? You know, what is your input? What do you think we should do for our children? What is the best thing? What has worked? What hasn't worked? What can we tweak? What can we improve? What areas do we need to grow in? So that was really what we did. And it came with a lot of hard conversations. That's why I emphasize the fact that we need to have those hard conversations. don't let them be yelling, traumatizing, throwing stuff, calling names, calling people out their names, being manipulative, none of that. But hard conversations have to be honest conversations. So I just wanted to share that with you all because that's just a few of the assumptions that people have had about my co-wife. Some of the assumptions I had about her. Many of the assumptions are from what the outside world looking in has thought about her. And I had to correct my information by talking to her and having a really, and being honest myself. So, and the world doesn't get, that access to her. However, if I've had a close friend, whatever the case may be, they've met and they'll later on tell me, you know what, I like her. I didn't think I'd like her. But I like her. She doesn't seem phony, fake, none of that. Because, they were scanning her. I'm like, look, of course they're going to scan her because they don't know her. And they want to protect me and they want to protect this family that Coach Nazir and I established a long time ago. So, yes, I hope that answers some of your questions. If you were thinking them, you're not the only one. I was with you on some of those questions. However, we don't know anybody's intentions. Let's have those conversations. Make sure you guys are also commenting below, have the conversation, and hit comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we upload. And follow us on our social medias. On IG, we're Outstanding Relationships, and on YouTube and Facebook, we're Outstanding Personal Relationships. And if you want coaching and counseling, visit me at CoachFatimah.com and my awesome co-wife at CoachNyla.com. And we will do our best to serve you well. Okay, guys? So with that, I'm going to leave you guys with a little GLC. So make sure you're growing intentionally, loving fearlessly, and connecting on a higher level every single day. I will see you all in the next one. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.
Here are 3 ways Outstanding Personal Relationships can help you.
Make sure you guys are following us on our social medias at Outstanding Personal Relationships on YouTube and Facebook, and on IG at Outstanding Relationships.
And make sure you sign up for our email list, and you can actually email us at support@Outstanding Personal Relationships, where you will get updates on our new book, Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored, as well as exclusive access to our lives and bonuses.
Absolutely. If you're looking for more polygyny education, make sure you visit polygamymasterclass.com. Now, if you're looking for coaching or counseling with either Coach Fatimah or Coach Nyla, you can find them at.
Make sure you visit me at CoachFatimah.com.
And myself at CoachNyla.com.
That's how we can help you. Assalamu alaikum.
Peace.